So that's why I'm saying that the truly unhedged portion of our so-called unhedged ECB outstandings are far too lower than the $79 billion, about which I think there has been some conversation in the recent days and weeks. Now, corporate entities eventually face a trade-off. If they hedge their foreign exposure completely, the cost of borrowing goes up and the advantage of cheaper borrowing in foreign currencies is lost. On the other hand, to the extent they do not hedge, debt servicing can go up when the exchange rate is under pressure. This has led to the concept of optimal hedge ratio, which calculates the proportion of hedging that minimizes the variance of portfolio. For India, our internal research, that is the internal research of the Reserve Bank research team, estimates the optimal hedging ratio at 63%. In fact, this was one of the bulletin research articles which was published sometime perhaps last year. Now, taking into account natural hedges and the exposure of public sector companies, the optimal hedge ratio condition of India at the moment is comfortably satisfied in the case of the stock of ECBs, in which, ECBs in India's external debt. Due to the RBI's actions, including measures to encourage inflows, the movements of the rupee have been relatively smooth and orderly. By eschewing sudden and volatile shifts, we have ensured that expectations remain anchored and forex market functions in a stable and liquid manner. We will continue to engage with the forex market and ensure that the rupee finds its level in line with its fundamentals. I would like to reiterate that we have no particular level of the rupee in mind, but we would like to ensure its orderly evolution, and we have zero tolerance for volatile and bumpy movements. I would now like to focus and turn towards banking. Banks are special and not like any other commercial entity. They are not just custodians of shareholders' interest, but more fundamentally, the trust of the depositors. Depositors are at the very core of the entire banking system. Protection of depositors' interest is paramount to a robust, reliable, and stable financial system in the country. It is important for banks to always remember that the funds they deploy belong to the depositors, and this should reflect in proper risk management.
आरबीआई गवर्नर ये समझा रहे हैं कि एक्सटर्नल कमर्शियल बोरोइंग यानी जो कंपनीज भारत के कॉर्पोरेट्स विदेश से लोन लेते हैं जो कि डॉलर टर्म्स में होता है, वो इस वक्त अब लेना उतना इजी नहीं रह गया क्योंकि डॉलर करेंसी महंगी हुई है, तो वो महंगा हो गया है। जो पहले से ले रखा है, क्या उनके सामने रिपेमेंट की दिक्कत आएगी क्योंकि डॉलर महंगा हुआ है तो रिपेमेंट महंगा होगा? तो उनका ये कहना है कि हमारा इंटरनल रिसर्च कहता है कि कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, अभी भी कंफर्टेबल पोजीशन में है। तो ये दो महत्वपूर्ण बातें हैं ईसीबी के संदर्भ में। तीसरी बात उन्होंने कही कि रुपए को लेकर के आरबीआई के दिमाग में कोई लेवल नहीं है कि वो 80 होना चाहिए कि 78 होना चाहिए कि 81 होना चाहिए।